Hello, and welcome to day 19 of Deep Coherence Technique Quantum. Yesterday, we talked about the Matrix and an understanding that this holographic universe, this material world, may not be everything that it seems on the surface, and that we yearn to have a deeper connection to the nature of our reality. A direction that I will be taking personally in the things that I bring forward will be a return to the ancestral wisdom, the wisdom of the ages that our literally our ancestors held as truth, that was handed down through indigenous lineages, but were also inspired by great descended masters, people that came onto this planet with full memory and were able to remind us within this matrix that there is a greater reality, and we're stepping into that. At the end of this month is an opportunity to do that more fully. Now, today I want to talk about the Gnostics and Gnosis, but in particular, I want to talk about what we're doing in terms of getting into DCT quicker and with quantum. I'd like to read you a verse from Saint Teresa of Avila, a 16th century nun who gave specific instructions to help people connect to the empowered I am. This magnificent refuge is inside of you. Enter, shatter the darkness that shrouds the doorway. Be bold, be humble. Put away the incense and forget the incantations they taught you. Ask no permission from the authorities. Close your eyes and follow your breath to the still place that leads to the invisible path that leads you home. Follow your breath. This is what we are doing. We are stepping into a great time of remembering what we forgot to remember. Now, we're not going to reinvent the wheel, but what we are going to do is update the wisdom and filter it through the dogma of the Kali Yuga. It's really important at this point in our human history that we only cross over, we only take with us that which serves our liberation, our emancipation back into full spirit consciousness. And we dump, we jettison, we leave, we delete, we reject that which would keep us in bondage. Now, I believe that if you're listening to this today, this message is for you. I believe that, like myself, you have had many incarnations as a wisdom provider, as a path shower. You have come back to this time to bring this knowledge out, and for us as groups, as rings, to crowdsource this in a way that makes sense to those that are literally just waking up out of the slumber of the illusion, the daydream that this matrix spell casts over you. And just like any dream, there are fantastical elements to it that seem very real at the time, but are an actual illusion. So we're going to pull back the veil. We're going to go back into the wisdom of the ancients, not just wisdom that has been sacredly preserved, but I'm talking about activating the wisdom that is within you now. It is in your DNA. This is a blockchain activation experience. In other words, you hold a key, you hold a code, and that code activates me and it activates everybody else. Everybody has an equal opportunity to activate this new consciousness that is coming back after 12,000 years of darkness, of oppression. It's time to remember what you forgot to remember. Now, all of this is going to be proven and underpinned by the science that is coming through now. We're going to understand the real nature of our reality from a frequency, vibrational point of view. We're going to understand the holographic nature of the reality that we live in. We're going to comprehend more deeply that everything is a waveform. And so when you tie this into what we're doing here together, just in this ring, and there are many rings doing similar work, this is a time of great gift giving. DCT, along with other centering, mindful practices, are returning us back into the original waveform, the original frequency, the original unprogrammed vibration that is uniquely yours. I like to leave people with things to think about every day that are useful. And what's coming in today, and I'm going to expand upon this in another video, is book a date of silence with yourself. Now, a lot of people are advocating this. Pam Gregory, for example, has regular dates with herself. I'm talking about a similar thing. If you can, every single day, make a date. It can be 3 minutes long, 5 minutes, but where you leave everything behind, including your animals. Trust me, I love my animals. I love my children. I love my partner. I love my friend. I'm talking about by yourself. Find some time by yourself, and it doesn't have to be surrounded by ritual, although that helps. It can be taking a bath with a candle. And don't seek something from the silence. Simply host the silence, because this is what Saint Teresa is talking about. That doorway that has been shrouded is open to you. You need no permission. You need no guide. Follow your breath, but make time for it, because those pockets of stillness where all answers reside for you, pertinent to you and your pathway, will be revealed. And those resonances, that wisdom cannot be released to you in a soup of noise. And we are surrounded by noise, whether it's the chitter chatter, whether it's our phones, whether it's society, it doesn't matter. It's not a judgment, it's a reality. So make a date with yourself every day and cultivate a devotional relationship, a venerable relationship, a sacred approach to the silence that can only be experienced within your own sacred temple. My friends, this is the way home. And your home is the center of the cosmos, just as my home is the center of the cosmos. We are all pearls. We are all pearls in the mind of God. So day 19, remember the wisdom of the ancestors. They were always trying to tell us. And I'll post more information about that under this video. Let's get into deep coherence technique. I want you to feel, as some of you did last night when we came together, I want you to feel the love that is being waveformed, beamed, radiated, cast, sent to you from the many beings who are observing us at this time, who respect us and who are our allies. We're also going to experience the devotion and the love unconditionally from the earth, the elemental world. We're going to journey together. Now the steps are protocols. They're there for you to play with. They're there for you to customize, to collapse one into another. So imagine all the steps like orbits collapsing into one sphere, like this. One frequency, one vibration. Just imagine that for a minute, because we're going quantum here. This is quantum DCT. It's quite different. It's deeper. Your ability to generate coherence is not dependent upon the earth, for example. It isn't dependent upon prana, example. It isn't dependent upon you priming your electromagnetic field, example. It isn't even dependent on a physical activation of the heart or connecting to the nine. So take these protocols and play with them. There are many versions of these protocols out there. They're there for you. Where the value is of coming here today is that we resonate together as a ring, as ripples. And there's a great deal of benefit to you when you resonate with others. That's the power of omnism. That's what we're doing here. So you are the center of the earth. There are many ways to reach it. See how you can reach it today in a way that is uniquely yours, as I, in silence, uniquely reach my Earth's core. Very good. Hold. Step one. See it as a spinning sphere or a plate spinning, a spinning top. See it as continuing to spin. Now bring in the breath, and I invite you to invoke prana any which way you wish and to activate your light body using your breath. So keep step 1, keep step 2 running. Breath, center of the earth, spinning, spinning together. So let them spin. Step number 3, we're going to prime our electromagnetic field. You know how to do this for you. I know how to do this for me. And let's see if we can go beyond the arm's length. Let's see if we can fill the room, the space, the environment that we're in. Something that I'm being called to introduce is we're going to activate the field with a blue light, especially as we expand from such a grounded space. And this blue light is of the highest order. It's a light of purity and sacredness, and it acts as a protection so that we can expand safely and in a grounded way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3 spinners, 3 orbits, 3 spinning. Continue. Continuum. Empowered I am activation through the heart. Follow the breath, follow the light. This empowered light purifies that which has been primed. Cast your light as wide and as high and as deeply as you can. All steps in continuum. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. And now step 5, power of 9, where we connect through this temple, this portal, the bridge between heaven and earth, to source itself through the power of 9, who hold a protective light around this. Continuum. This is quantum. Everything spins until it becomes one. Thank you. I'm truly blessed. And so it is. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day.